warm-ups are back concluded here in Milwaukee. Brewers baseball starts right now. Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to Brewers Baseball on the Show. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Diego Padres, as their manager Bud Black will align his order like this. John Jay will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Hitting out for the Padres, the left fielder, number 24, John Jay.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And that's taken as well, and it's 0-2 to begin the afternoon here. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. The next 0-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. So the leadoff man aboard here following the single to right. And with that, let's look at how the Brewers align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Pause, now the pitch. Swung on and rolled softly to third. Barehanded, and he is in there. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
First baseman number 4.
Will Myers is at the plate as he watches ball one. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Braun to put it away. Now here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Matt Kemp will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He waits. Now the pitch. On the ground down the first base line. And a sliding attempt to try and knock it down, but it's by him, a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The catcher, number 2.
Derek Norris will dig in here. Now a swing and he pops him up. And that will not get the run home. And that'll be taken down by Hill, and there are 2 away. Yonhervis Solarte will get his first shot at it here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks...
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Padres lead it 1-0. Now a look at the starting lineup for Ron Renick's Milwaukee Brewers, and it looks like this. Jonathan Villar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. Scooter Gennett will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Jonathan Lucroy will take his first cut to the ball game here. First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And that will not get the run home. Myers is there. 2 down. Ryan Braun will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Here's the first offering. Here's a ground ball now toward the hole, and he is going to come through here with 2 away. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Aaron Hill will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch on the way. Runner goes for second. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jay is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Corey Spangenberg leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Second baseman.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now the pitch. Lined hard to center field. Base hit. Melvin Upton Jr. will step in now. And here's the first pitch.
Melvin Upton
and he'll power in a
Jr.
fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. He's set. Now the pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Tyson Ross will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. While the throw pulls him off the bag. John Jay will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Too low, 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. First and second now. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right.
I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Chris Carter will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball again, but this one's by him for strike 1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Domingo Santana will get his first opportunity now.
Right fielder.
First pitch to him.
Santana.
Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Ross is a guy that gets a lot of his outs on ground balls.
57% of them last year, and that's the most in the National League.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now here it comes. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away, too. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch.
Reimer Liriano will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on the way. And there he goes towards second. Not in time as he steals second. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Jimmy Nelson digs in at the plate.
Nelson.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He's set. Now the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes a 1-2, and the runner's breaking for third. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Alexi Ramirez will come up now to kick off their half of the third. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourselves. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
Now here's the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. 1 away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Jonathan Villar makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Upton is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. Scooter Gennett will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Solarte is under this one, and that's out number 2. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in now, the National League's starting catcher in last year's All-Star game. In there, no balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here comes the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece.
Hitting off for San Diego, the catcher,
Derek Norris is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
And this will be fouled away. 2-2 pitch on the way. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Yangervis Solarte will take his cuts now.
Yangervis Solarte.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Fastball strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Stepping in now, Corey Spangenberg. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 2. Now the pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Here comes the 1-0. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. So here's Aaron Hill. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Solarte backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Chris Carter will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. And the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Some days at this place, the ball just seems to jump a little better than others. We've seen quite a few balls hit hard already. This is the first one that leaves the yard, but I've got a sense it's not going to be the last.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana.
Right fielder.
As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's a base hit.
Today's players talk about barreling up the baseball. You cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
Here's the first offering. There goes the runner. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. And the runner will score from first. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost them a run.
In now, Jimmy Nelson, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Melvin Upton Jr. will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
The pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Tyson Ross will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And, oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. They can get 9 in a row in John
John Jay will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now the first pitch. Opposite field to left. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. Alexi Ramirez will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's ready now, the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Carter is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Jimmy Nelson will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The next pitch. Right on that thing as this is smoked into center field for a base hit.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. The 1-0 home. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Upton is there, 2 gone. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Jonathan Lucroy will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody. So At least he's got that going for him.
1-0 on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leads one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Will Myers will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here comes another 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Now another 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Matt Kemp will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
And after an 8-pitch at-bat at the start of the inning, how about a 1-pitch at-bat for out number 2? He's saying, hey, that's more like it.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And he pops him up back behind second base. And VR will look this one in to retire the side. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Brewers 3 and the Padres 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Upton is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just 1 pitch. Aaron Hill will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch coming. Hit softly to the right side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
First baseman number 33,
Chris Carter will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. Solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Here's the first offering. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. 1-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now the 1-2. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. In the air to right center. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Yangervis Solarte will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Yangervis Solarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. He'll try again. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Corey Spangenberg will step in, a ground out victim as last time. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. Tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit. And it's an easy play out there in left field.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still breaking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order. Score holds, it's 3-1. Domingo Santana will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Domingo.
Here it comes.
Santana.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Here's another 2-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Reimer Liriano will stand in. Strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And here's the first pitch. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. It's too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base. A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he thought of taking third here, too.
Well, if he's smart, I think he'll stay right there. No sense forcing it with nobody out.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 2-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as he stretched the lead to 5-1.
Well, start relying on one pitch out there to become a one-pitch pitcher. There's no doubt the hitter's mind was coming. He's sitting on this one all the way and launched right over the wall.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Villanueva will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Jimmy Nelson will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Kirk Neuenhuis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single. Jonathan Villar will dig in. He singled his last time around. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Aaron Cecchini will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 62, Aaron Cecchini.
First pitch coming. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 5 runs, 10 hits. And no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. As a look, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 on the way. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And now the runner's trying for third. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Jankowski is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The second baseman, number 2, Scooter Jeanette.
Scooter Jeanette will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-1. Zach Jones will He'll be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Travis Jankowski will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. 8th inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Number 54 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 54.
John Jay will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Now batting.
First pitch on the way.
John Jay.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
And that'll be taken down by Hill, and there are 2 away. Alexi Ramirez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batters.
Corey Knebel will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Alexi Ramirez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down here 5-1. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Aaron Hill will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. 1-1 pitch on the way. In the air to left center. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're up 5-1. Will Myers will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Matt Kemp will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he drops that one in for strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Catcher Derek Norris is in as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that is going to be a base hit. Solarte will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Will Smith will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. Solarte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory. To it, really mixed his speed well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 5-1. So long from Milwaukee.
The final line score for our ballgame this afternoon for the victorious Brewers: 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Padres: 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ballgame: 2 hours and